guys? What's up? So, what's going on, people? Okay. I was just on stream with Jim. It was awesome. Appreciate that for having me up there. What are you guys up to? I decided to come up here unscheduled, which is lately that's pretty much what it's been. So, you know, just wanted to come up and share some stuff or just whatever, just because I'm bored, basically. um, yeah, just letting my back getting better. It's been killing me lately. So, let me look something up here. So, who else is live right now? Oh man, let me get a better angle here. So yeah, you can see that one in the corner there. That tank. Ooh. Okay. I'm just seeing who else is live right now because just because why not? Oh, it looks like the reflection. It looks like there's 3 or 4 heaters right next to each other in that tank behind me, but it's really just one. Oh, never mind. It's 2. Sorry, my bad. My bad. So I'm just letting my iPad charge up here. So I'm at 42% right now. It was completely dead. That way I could take, if you guys want to see, I could take you on a update tour of the tanks. See how those are doing. You know, I got to switch these glasses here because it's just blurry. Yeah, it's that just enough far away to where it's blurry, so I got to put my close-up glasses on, which sucks, man. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's all reflective and stuff, you know. So, all right, Sunfish for Fish, what's up, man? How you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by to say hey. Appreciate that. I just got up here. I figured why not? Anything else to do tonight, which is exactly fine with me. So I'm seeing who's stopping by to say hey, whatever. Waiting for you to show these beautiful fish up. Oh, okay, gotcha. I could definitely do that. Where am I at? 43%. I think I got enough right now. I can unplug this thing or what I could do is I could come up on my phone here and just leave this where it's at, so I could let that charge. How about that? Cool. So I have four tanks. I used to have little tanks, but I don't have, like, the smallest one I have now is a 65, which is this one right there. I'll show you. Anyway, let me bring up. Let me bring up StreamYard on my phone here, so I can get into my. No, I don't care about that. Just log in, damn it. I'm getting there. Okay, enter studio. I'm gonna get feedback for a second, so just bear with me. I got a 36-gallon bow front and 6-gallon hexagon. Oh, cool. and 300-gallon pond and 1,000-gallon pond. Wow. I always thought about in the past, like it's I haven't thought about it in a while, but if I ever did a pond, that would be kind of cool. You know, I haven't, and honestly, it's probably the best I don't at the moment because I'm afraid that I would neglect it like more than I should. But maybe I wouldn't. I mean, if you have any doubts at all, that's why I'm not do it. You would enjoy it, and you know what? If let's just say if I did do it, it would probably just the mere fact that I had one in the back, I would just make me want to like hang out back there more. All right, Mike B. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Enter studio. So let me turn this. Let me mute this one. Enter studio. Let me mute this one. How's that? Still feedback. How's that? Can you hear me? One guest. Oh, that's me. I was like, ooh, a guest, but that's just this one. Anyway, let me get up. Yeah, there's two of me, so hang on. Let me turn this camera around. Let's see. Settings. Camera. Back. Back. Dual wide. Back ultra wide. Dual wide. Maybe that'll work. How's that? Can I turn it sideways or like this? There we go. Okay. All right, cool. So here is, let me start here. This is the 150. All right. This is with the Oscars. What you think you're getting fed right now? Think you're getting fed. Ian, what's up, man? Got back from Fishtoberfest. That's cool. That's cool. Hope you have fun. I will feed you guys soon. And here is my chocolate cichlid. This dude, this fish he will jump out of the water and and like, he got my finger one time, but he'll jump out of the water at my finger or like, watch. I'm not going to make him hit the glass. There. Nope. I don't want him to do it, but I do, but I don't. He wants to. And then there's my convict. There's my Severum right there. And there's the Jack Dempsey. He's just chilling. His name is Disco. Maritza named him that. Because all the colors he's got. And so this is the thing. I keep it plain. I keep it stuff so they can't really destroy anything. These fake plants here, they can move them around if they want. This skull that I have here, it's kind of the back of it. They always knock this down first. I put it up, kind of dig it into the gravel, and they just love knocking it down. Yeah, the chocolate cichlid is looking pretty awesome. Oscars move. Oh my god, there it is. So, really? You guys are like camera hogs. Yeah, his name is Cadbury. So, or I guess they can call him emerald cichlids. Um, there's their cave. This is one of those reptile caves. I never had a problem with it being in there. Ever. So yeah, I have it running off of a FX6 down here. You can't really see it too well, but it's down there. In a wave maker, right there. With these, I realize I have to have the magnetic kind, because they keep knocking the suction cup one off. So, yep. Named a chocolate stick named Snickers. That's cool. Yeah. You two are always going at it with each other. Like who can open their mouth the widest and intimidate the other one, right? And this one, the smaller of the two darker ones, his name is Duncan. He just wants to eat. He never fights. He just wants to eat, which is whatever. Then coming over here to my 110, I got to clear. I use a 407 down there, Fluval. So this is. I'll feed you on a minute here. Hang on. A 110 with some, smaller cichlids and stuff. I got a couple Bysters in there. Electric Blue Cara. I got 4 of those clown loaches. The other one's down there somewhere. Geo. And a little gold Severum. Yep. Yeah, they are ornery water puppies. What else? Yeah, so that's basically what's going on with this. This is like this is the Star Wars side of the tank. And this is the Star Trek side of the tank. I just bought that over at the Aquariums Unlimited here in Virginia Beach. So, this fish right here, this polar blue convict, this female, this is the only fish in the whole house that was born here. Um, she loves going down here and just doing flips, just all day, just swimming around. These two mess with each other, not like bad or anything, just playing around. So yeah, but this is the one that was from the only one I have that was from this house. So all right, let me go to the 65. Here's the Oscar tank. I will get to y'all. Just chill, okay? Just chill. All right, so here's the 65. It's just this was my first big tank that I got, like bigger tank back several years ago. I just have like tetras, some some neon tetras, and then some glowfish tetras in here. Um, and I actually have some live plants in here. Let me see, live plants. This is the easy. What are they called? Anubias, I think. I don't know. I'm not good with plant names, but they're pretty easy to take care of. Yeah. So yeah, that's the tank right there, 65 tall. And then there's the 150. Here is that 110. Now we're going over to the salt water. All right, here's the salt water. I have a couple of the Sergeant Majors in here. They grow fast too. A uh, oh my god, the Firehawk fish. I think that's what it's called. We've had that one for a long time. Couple, um, the Demsels, the Royal. What are they? The oh my god, I can't think of the name. Um, Blue and yellow ones, I guess. you know, Flame Hawk. Yep, that's the one. Um, there's the Blue Hippo Tang. Couple. I got 2 pajama cardinals in there. The other one's back there, and you can see they call. I guess on that rock right there. It's hard to see him. Where's he at? Let me. You know what? Let me go. Can I go? Wow, that's crazy. Solo. Here we go. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Solo layout. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't like clownfish. They're well, it's, yeah, they could be assholes. This guy, the black and white one, messes with that one, with the flame hawk fish sometimes. Yeah. So that's the saltwater. I used to have more live rock in here. Um took a lot of it out because I didn't it was just too much. I couldn't see in the back. So yeah. I think I do need to do a water change on this though. So, it's going pretty well. And I still have these lights for when I had corals. But I don't care. I love turning these things on. These lights. And you get some color in there. I like that. It's just for, I mean, sometimes I can get one side green, one side purple or blue or something. I think it's pretty sweet. Here, let me turn that off again. Maybe get a purple. It's not really doing it at the moment, but I have an app for them. I could always do it that way, but I don't know. I still have them there. I just like them. They're pretty sweet. Watch my buddy Rain. Oh, Rainer, yeah. Get attached one night. Get attacked one night by a group of spawning clownfish. They drew blood. What? Um, like toadstools and GSP mushrooms. I Yeah, as far as corals go, I used to have a few. I never lasted long with them just because it's I don't know, but I just figured a Fowler tank is just so much easier for me. That they're cool, I like them, but I just couldn't dedicate myself. You know what I'm saying? And you want to see something really sad? This is what's sad down here. I have this big old canister, or I mean sump. It's been turned off for a long time. It's been sitting here. Big old sump. Look at that. Protein skimmer, just it's empty. And I just switched over to FX2. Right? Oh, I got a couple hermit crabs in here too. Gotta get around. So, yeah. Let me go back over to my seat. Oh man. Oh, check it out. Check it out. Trippy. Trippy. Okay. I'm done with that. Let me exit off of the how do I take that off? I'll just do this. Sorry, it was muted. I noticed that. So I was just talking about those four tanks are the ones that I have set up right now. Okay, and I have tanks in the garages that are stored away. I have a 40-gallon breeder that's in there, a 30 long. Um, oh, excuse me. Yeah, I know. Um, yeah, 30 breeder. I have a stand with the black pine 120-gallon stand in my garage. I bought it a while back. Never used it because I have a different stand for that 120 saltwater one, right? Now when I bought that 120, I kept going back and forth if I wanted to get a drilled tank. Okay, I ended up obviously getting the drilled tank because I had a sump with dual overflow. Um, at this point, because I thought maybe I would be doing corals. Now, if I had only that tank, if I was just saltwater, could have been a different story. I could have had corals and been able just to concentrate on those without any other fish tanks, right? That'd have been a different story. I could have done that. And who's to say that might not happen down the road? You don't know. But yeah, I switched the sump out. Oh, I ended up getting obviously that one. At this point, I kind of wish I would have got a non-drilled tank for the 120, which I mean it's really no big deal because it leaves it as an option, right? So, but now at this point, it's like if I wanted to sell the fish or sell everything or most of it except for one, if that's what I go down to, um, the wife got attached to a lot of these fish. She's like, no, just let them live their life. You know, just don't buy anymore if you don't want anymore. So that's basically my plan. But I would love to keep one. I don't know. I have no idea what it would be. Just to kind of, because I had all the tanks. I had a lot. It was great. They were fun. I want to get down to one. I don't know if it's going to be salt or stay fresh. I don't know. That could, who knows when it could be. It could be a long time from now. But anyway, it's better for smaller tanks. Oh, okay. You guys are just talking sock or fleece plus a protein skimmer. You'll have crystal clear water. Yeah. It's speaking of that, I would go with salt. I was thinking about that, just eventually keeping those. But how long do Oscars live? They could live for a very long time. 10 plus, possibly. And which is cool. But will I be able to even want to keep them here for that long? I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen down the road, in 10 years from now. Do you know how long clownfish live for? I do not. I could Google it, but I don't. Do you? Or is that a legit question? I think you know. I don't know how long they live. 5 or 7, 8 years? I don't know. But that's basically my stuff. I used to have some upstairs. I said, nope, no more tanks upstairs. Just keep them downstairs. Just in case, What the longest I've seen 36 years old, average 15 to 20. Holy crap, man. Dang. That's a long time. Man. I think I've had these two for probably a couple years. Mm-hmm. Well, I believe you. It's a long time. Yep. That's cool. You still have your Ian, you still have you going pretty strong with your, didn't you say you had a couple uh small tanks with some corals in them? I think you did, right? It's been a while, but so what did you say? Let me go back. What did you, Ian? What did you say you had for? Did you say what size tanks you had for saltwater? Because I was going to ask you, or whoever else on here. Oh, sunfish for sun. I'm like sunfish for fish. I'm just going to say sunfish, so I don't mess the words up. Sorry, sunfish. You told me what you had, and I know a while back, Ian, I have 2 nano reef. Yes, I remember that. Because when we talked on a stream a couple times a while back. So okay, cool. Now I'm trying to find, because I recently messed up my back. I can't do, like I just don't want to do, because with the 120, like I can't really do buckets anymore. I can, but I'm just really cautious about my lower back just like killing me. I have a 45 and a 20 long drilled into a 15-gallon sump and 10-gallon soft coral tank. Okay. So, okay. So how would I think I figured out a way to do it without even have to lift up buckets. Um, and well, actually, you know what? This is so sad too. Oh man, there's so much controversy going around with this too. You know, and I'll admit, I've done this for a while, and I've had no problems with my saltwater tank. But I do have a full RO system in my garage. It's got two 65-gallon containers. They're not drums, but they actually sit on this table, and they're like round, ovalish kind of shapes. They both sit, and they have pipes hooked up. There's a pump, a transfer pump, and it's the whole thing. I haven't used it in such a long time. I got to clean out my garage. Um, and if I do, well, yeah, because I've been using it since it's Fowler, but I've been using tap water when I do water changes with the Prime, and I mix the salt into a 5-gallon bucket. I take my little refractometer, do the water on it, close the lid, take the what was it about 1.25 or so, add the water to the tank, right? So you use tap water, yeah. It's work. I mean, who told me that they used it? Troy from Island Aquatics. He's told me he used tap water. And I looked it up on YouTube, and I was like, but what I was getting at was I do have a full RO system in my garage, and I should use that, and just for the mere fact that I don't, it would keep me from lifting up any buckets whatsoever. To here, I'm like this, right? I forgot these glasses magnified my eyes a little bit. To to pre-mix or mix the water with the salt in one of the containers, and I could run the hose straight from there into the tank. I could do it that way completely. So, oh, excuse me. Oh, read the yawn. I'm sorry. I don't mean the yawn on here, but if you had a full RODI system with two containers, with the pump, 5-stage, whatever, would you be using the crap out of it? And then when I fill this, I just run the thin plastic white hose. I have an adapter that screws onto my half bathroom downstairs. Turn it on, it takes to fill up a tank. It would take hours and hours. It would take a while. It's easy, yes. I should start using it again. I got it from a neighbor of mine around the corner. He had a 180-gallon reef tank. He's been doing it. He had it. He said he was in the hobby for about 30 years. He had one tank fully dedicated to that one. It was really nice looking. And then he got a crack in the bottom of the tank. Had to drain it. He just sold after 30 years. He just sold everything. And I bought that RODI system from him. And I put it together. I've had it for a couple years now. I just need to get off my butt. I need to start using it. It's really nice. I don't know why I don't. It's just laziness, I guess. And after I heard, I could use tap water. But I could store the RO water in there. You know what I'm saying? I probably got to change out the filter. What's it called? I don't know. I can't remember. The one of them on the RO system. It's been a while. Oh yeah. He got out of it. I guess he figured also since that did it, it was time. I guess he went to like another hobby with like woodworking or something, but he still asks me like, how's your tanks coming along, or how's the fish doing and stuff. Um, you have a container. Hey, well, before I got that from him, I had just a little what do they call it? The little RODI buddy or something like that. I just used, um, I hooked it up. How did I do it? Man, it's been a while. And I filled up a couple 5-gallon buckets and put the lids on them. You know what I'm saying? And I did it that way. Oh, what's going on? Hogger Hill Design. What's up? How you guys doing? Congrats on the new baby. That's awesome. Yeah. So I saw both y'all's pictures up there where you guys were like you're passed out, right, with your baby. I was like, you should put those two pictures next to each other, framed. I thought that would be pretty cool. But yeah, how you guys doing? Thanks for coming in and saying hey. But for real, I should get that. I need to get the RO system. I mean, it's hooked up and running. I just got to turn it on. It's Jake. It's pretty like you said it. I imagine it is kind of bittersweet, but yet it's cool that you're switching jobs, trying to, look into something new. Definitely, I agree with you. Why not? If you got to do it, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. They then have pumps set up to drain and fill the tank for you. That's exactly it. Yeah, because I do have the and I use these on my other tanks. I have them in the back. It's it's a couple hoses that they have plenty of length, and they have the green. It's like the plastic hook that hooks over. It just lays on the tank, and you could just turn it on. It just kind of sits there. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's pretty cool. So, and you know what's funny is when I got this whole thing from him with that hose and everything, I got it from my neighbor, and I had the hoses, everything sitting in the garage before I even hooked up the RO system. Right, I had it just sitting there for a while. Eventually, I got around to it, and I've been doing these buckets for all this stuff for like a year, and I've had all this stuff in the garage. Now, when I realized that, I was like, man, but honestly, like, I'm done. I did the bucket thing for a couple years. I'm done doing buckets. If I maybe onesie twosies, whatever. Like if I'm topping off, it's just there convenient for my freshwater tanks. But I'm not doing that just to do water changes anymore. And I really haven't lately. But other than that, I mean, it's for me. Sometimes I need to get inspired again. With my tanks, because lately it's almost been like I've been losing the passion for the hobby. But I watch videos, I watch you guys, and I watch this guy named Whip, and when he's talking about his tanks and showing them off, it gets me inspired again. What's up, Whip? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. I saw your stream earlier. Was that today or yesterday? Was that today? It was today. Yeah, it was today. I get my days mixed up, man. It was today, I think. Yeah. Since you don't use the main drains, you could have them drain out the side, and when you fill the tank and overflow, it goes outside of the barrel or in the toilet. Well, if I eventually get back down to just, yeah, okay. And I have a feeling this is going to happen down the road. Okay. It was today, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know. I'm going to cut down to, and it probably is going to be saltwater. I'm going to end up cutting down. I don't know when it's not, may not be for a while. I'm going to cut down to just the saltwater. That'll be that'll be the one I stick with, because I have that, and it's a cool setup, and I have it drilled, and I have the sump down there with the protein skimmer. I want to get all that back up and running eventually. Once I get down to just that one, and that would be awesome. And don't get me wrong, I'm not itching to get rid of these ones, but just at that point, when it does happen, yeah. Whip whip. Yeah, dude. Sorry about. Oh man, I had to skip the Clash this year. I had no choice. Just things and work and and boarding the dogs is expensive. Maybe next year. But yeah, it's a good setup, and I don't want to waste that. I took the time to set that up, and the saltwater I'm talking about. Oh, and I did watch a video today from Caveman Aquatics. I see his videos pop up all the time. He just put a video up there about some company sent him 100-gallon. I think he said it was 100-gallon rimless tank, which looked pretty cool. Looked nice, with the stand and all that. And he was saying the exact same thing we were talking about earlier, right? It was about a Fowler tank using tap water, and then treating it, But what kind of surprises me is, from watching his videos in the past, he just recently got into saltwater, and he's done his homework. It sounds like it, and but it's like, if he had a short time where he did have a sump, maybe he was like, for what he has, it was unnecessary to do the whole RO system. If he had one, I don't know if he did or not. But yeah, I'm glad I saw the video. You need to go to bed. You sound terrible. I'm awake. I'm not sick or anything. I've been doing this. I'm kind of like sinuses, but I'm, more so my back. Oh my God. This past Monday, I was at work and I just lifted out, not lift, but slid something. And it was just like the way I was standing, and my whole lower back, like my lower back, just, it didn't snap or anything. It just went like flared really bad, and I could feel it shoot down my leg. And so I went to the ER. They took an X-ray, and they said, "Well, nothing's wrong with your spine's good." And I was like, "Oh, well, that's good. What So I need an MRI if anything's going to show up on that. But I just got to be super careful, and that's why I was saying I'm not doing buckets anymore. I will find a way to not do buckets. So, oh shoot. But yeah, man, it's other than that, I mean, things are going okay, good, well, and tomorrow being Sunday, I might do the water change tomorrow on the saltwater. I might do that. God, I just got that. I got that FX2 for the 120 saltwater, the Fowler tank, and man, the FX2, it's nice. I'm so glad I bought that a while back. I love it. But I definitely do need to clean that tank I showed you over there, the 110 with the smaller cichlids. Tomorrow I definitely got to clean out that. It's a Fluval 407. I got to get in there and clean that filter out because I just literally did a water change and cleaned inside, and already the water has like this yellowish tint to it, you know. So I need to get in there and clean the filter out. That should help keeping it from going right back to that color again, you know. So it's like I'm staring right at it, but like what I was saying earlier was like I need to get slowly. I need to get the passion back for this hobby before I lose it completely. Which I'm hanging in there. I think I just got burned out for a little while. You know what I mean? Like we all do. Step back. Um, but still maintaining the tanks, you know. Get to it now. Tomorrow is promised to no one. Then go to bed. What time is it? 9:30 Eastern time. Burnout is real, very real. I've downsized a lot. Yeah, believe it or not, I did too. Um, I used to have. Um, I think the most I've ever had was like 12 tanks set up. You know, I think that's the most I've ever had. That includes some small tanks too. You know, I had some tens. I had some tens, a 20. Um, I had my 30s set up, but like I said, now all I have is a 65. Hang on. Oh, sorry guys. Apologize for that. I got my 65 right here, the 150, the 110, and then the 120 salt. That's what I got right now. And the last thing I want to do is get burned out from the hobby because I like it so much. Came across major mold in our fish room, made me think about what I'm really getting into. Oh man, right. So you came across it like? Are you talking about in the like within the walls or something? Because if that's the case, then what you'd have to break everything down, or man, yeah, yeah. And you have, you know, and like you have big life events that happen, you know, and like you think on everything. Yeah, it's it's probably a dumb question. I don't know why I'm gonna ask, but it's pretty well ventilated. Does it stay pretty dry? I mean, this is a dumb question too. You have a whole fish room, and here I'm like, is it a cool, dry place? You know, it's not gonna be with a lot of tanks in there, definitely. You know, so just never just ignore that I even asked that question. So, but with these tanks being in my house, like in the family room here, and then in the front living room is the salt water. I definitely have heaters in them. You know, dry in the winter, bad ventilation this summer. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I get it, man. It's yeah, wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, you got some work to do to get to clear it up. You know, that's something that we all none of us want to find out. You know, it's just yeah, for real. Ah, man. You guys used that what was I saw you did a tour a while back of your property and you had like you did a tour of the was it like a green room? You guys use that? Well what for me what it is I just gotta clean up my garage. Make room. That'll like want me to use that RO system again, and I definitely do. I just got to get off my butt, stop being lazy, get out there, clean up the garage. I have tanks here that I'm going to be probably. I could put them on marketplace, um, and sell some of them. Ow, see, you want to just yawn right there? My lower back flared up. Oh man, that's horrible. That's horrible, guys. There is a tank in there that I'm definitely going to get rid of, and I'm going to say it. I'm one of those guys who grew to not really care for 55-gallon tanks. I have one. I have a stand and a canopy for it. It looks pretty cool when it's all set up, but I just don't. I don't like the footprint on it. I'm saying it. You know. Oh man. Maybe I just haven't had the right kind of stuff in it that I really wanted. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? It's time for. I got medication recently when I went to the ER. They gave me some medication for my lower back that pretty much gave out on me earlier this week. So I'm going to take it real quick here. It's ibuprofen. Just ibuprofen, 600 milligrams. I guess it helps. I guess it helps. There we go. Yep. Just ibuprofen, really. Oh man. So one thing I did get the other day, and this thing is so awesome. I'm gonna make a video. Put up a video about it. It's my other hobby with the music. There is. My wife loves Depeche Mode. Okay, like that's one of her favorite bands. She likes the kind of like new wave-ish music and stuff like that. We both seen them in concert. Really good concert. We even saw a cover band last week over at a place here in our town. But these people tour. God damn. Sorry, I'm just gonna like stop the camera when I yawn every time. They tour this cover band for Depeche Mode tours internationally too, but it's still not the same. But anyway, there's a Gretsch guitar. My local one of my music stores called Alpha Music around here. Told this guy called and told my wife that, hey, we got this special edition Martin Gore. It's a Gretsch Martin Gore special edition Gretsch guitar that they're getting it eventually. And she told me about it, and I was like, what? Because it doesn't have the Bigsby bar, which I'm so happy. I freaking hate that Bigsby bar on any guitar. Okay, it just, for me, I've had the worst luck. They don't stay in tune. It's like a whammy bar if you don't know, for the most part. And I have another Gretsch, and every time I use it, it just doesn't stay in tune, and it's sick. It drives me crazy. So this guitar does not have one, and I'm so happy about that. And I picked it up yesterday. It just came in, and this guitar plays amazing. It's a nice quality. It's just like. Definitely. So for Gretsch guitars, and I think Fender owns Gretsch now. I think. Could be wrong, but I think. So if you were to get like, a Fender that was top of the line to be made in the U.S., right? For Gretsch guitars, they've been around for a long, long time. Their top of the line guitar is made in Japan, okay, and that's how you tell if it's like a top of the line Gretsch guitar, and it's made in Japan. It even has like this cushion in the back of the guitar, a leather cushion that's like circle, and it's like it's built onto it. I was like, what? That's crazy. So, and I'll do a video with that sometime soon. It's just it's a two-tone green-ish, like a green two-tone guitar, and it plays beautifully. It's a nice guitar, and it was the only one that they got there, so we had it reserved and we picked it up. And I was like, man, this thing's amazing. But I'll show it. It's just something that I wanted to. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, and I'd like to get an upstairs in my office area room that I use for my office. Like, it's not really my office. We have a desktop computer up there, and that's where I have like the racks on the floor, like where the guitars can go. But I would love to get. They sell and I'm going to do it. They sell the wall mounts for guitars, and I want to get some of the wall mounts and like hang my guitars up. I never did that. You see people on YouTube with their guitars hanging on the walls, and I want to do that. I think it'd look really freaking cool. I think it would. I really think it would. And I'm going to do it. But, yeah, man. So what else is up? What else you guys got? It's Saturday night. You guys doing something on your Saturday night? What's going on? What's going on, people? Who else is live? Let me see who else is live right now. Oh, no, I'm not going on Facebook. Glassbox, okay, Glassbox Hero is live with Fish and Friends. Bottom of the chat with some dude is on. Gina's Reef. She's with Glassbox Heroes doing their stream. Mousy Files. I've heard of Mousy Files, I think. I don't know. Who is that? Let me see. Oh, it's not live anymore. Ooh, you know what? Subscribe. I just subscribed to Mousy Files. If I see fish tanks, I'm going to subscribe. Sometimes I look on YouTube and I'm like, why did I question myself why I subscribe to like certain other genres of other topics on YouTube, but I did. So, what up, Vibes? I just clicked on it and Vibes is up. He's not live, but this is recorded, or it might have been live a while ago. So yeah, man, I am scheduled next. Jim asked me from Happy Place Aquatics if I wanted to be on like a guest on his Sunday stream next Sunday, a week from tomorrow at 6 p.m. So I gotta make sure I told him I would. So I was just on there a little bit today, just popped up. So that's cool. I'll be up there. I plan to be on there next week at 6 p.m. if y'all can make it. 6 p.m. Ooh, I need to know if he's okay. So where he lives, he's Eastern time. Okay. So it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll be on there. I'm trying to get back into it again. All right. I was burned out for a little while. I want to get back to streaming. I want to get back to y'all, and hopefully some more people. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is, you know what I haven't done? I want to do a vertical stream. I just want to see random people just pop in if they do, I want to see that, because it's like I'm in the safe zone right now using my regular stream with StreamYard, But I'm glad you guys were here. I'm glad you guys stopped by. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go back on real quick. I just want to do a vertical one. I want to see. I haven't done it in a while. I want to see random people just pop up on my thing and be like, who the hell is this clown? Or something stupid like, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. And have a good rest of your weekend. Maybe I'll pop back up tomorrow. I'm still on the schedule for 12:30. They haven't taken me off the calendar yet. You know, maybe I'll come up. If I don't, I'm probably doing stuff. But yeah, there's plenty of people up at that time anyway. So, all right, guys. Who was it? Ian, Whip, Jake, Katie. I don't know which one is on. Who's usually when I see HHD, who is it usually? You know. But thanks, guys, and I will see you soon. So just oh man, I totally blew it. I should use my catchphrase. Man, I gotta get used. Let me start over. Let me try this again. All right, guys, it's been nice. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your weekends, and I will see you guys at the bottom of the chat. There we go. See y'all later.